Hello everyone, welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. I'm happy to have y'all back for another haul video. Now I have to say, you guys and ladies, uh, this haul is kind of bananas. I actually didn't think I would get these books for the price that I got them for. But as I always say, hunting pays off, and if you do enough hunting, you're going to get these sweet deals, and I have to say this is definitely a sweet deal. So before we get started, just want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. Make sure if you subscribe that you hit the bell so that way you get notified every time I put up a new video, because if you don't, you only get notified every now and then, so you might miss out on some great content or some great books that I might have showed that you don't know about. So definitely it's better to hit that bell, okay, you guys? And don't forget, give this a video a thumbs up. Still waiting for a video to get to 200 likes so I could do the live video. I still haven't got to 200 likes on any of my video yet. I've gotten almost to 100 on one of them, so definitely looking forward to trying to do a live video. But if I don't get them 200 likes, then that's telling me that you guys don't want it. And like I said before in the other videos, I'm only going to say it a couple more times and a couple more videos, and after that, I'm going to just leave it alone. Because, you guys let me know by not liking the video that you don't want me to do a live video. So, I'm leave it in y'all hands, you know what I'm saying? So I would really like to do it just so I could kick it with you guys and we could talk about anything and everything. But like I said, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. I have over 1,800 subscribers, so really 200 likes ain't that much compared to 1,800 subscribers, and I usually get an average of 8 to 900 viewers of each video. So I definitely know 200 likes is like nothing. You know what I'm saying, compared to how many views I get. So definitely, I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. So I'm not gonna stress about it no more. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. Also, I just want to say, for all my new subscribers, please don't skip the skippable ads, because when you skip the ads, I don't get the ad revenue, and since I'm a small channel, all the ad revenue counts. So please don't skip the skippable ads. So let's get on with this haul. Here's what you came for. So the first book that I'm showing off, of course, is Harley Quinn number 42. Now this one right here, it just so happens that I was in the neighborhood of one of my favorite little fast food places, and that's Will Rogers. I remember Will Rogers used to be everywhere when I was growing up, and then McDonald's wound up buying them out and turning all of them into McDonald's, and that didn't make sense to me. Why would you buy a competitor and then turn them all into McDonald's instead of just letting them be what they were and just keep making money off of that? You know what I'm saying? Because Will Rogers definitely they had fried chicken, and they had breakfast, and they had burgers where you fix your own burger. You go to the fixing bar and fix it yourself the way you like it. So it was different than McDonald's. It was their competition, but it wasn't. So I don't understand why they did that. That's just crazy. But now Will Rogers are starting to pop back up. So I think maybe McDonald's sold it, and now whoever owns it is like really trying to get it expanded again. Definitely wound up going when I saw my Will Rogers after dropping off someone at a Lyft. I was working, dropped someone off, knew the Will Rogers was down the street, went to go eat, and there's a hobby shop that's like literally in that same little mini mall, and I know that hobby shop has comic books. So I went over there after I finished eating to see what they had. Every now and then I find little gems here and there, but really didn't find too much there. This time I only found this book. I know I can't even say that. I found a couple of other books, but they had spine ticks, so I was just bummed out because they were the perfect price. I was like, oh man, I definitely would have bought them for that price. So this one was $3, so it was basically cover price. So I'm happy to get this. This is the first appearance of Old Lady Harley. Definitely missed out on this when it first came out, so I'm definitely happy to get this finally. So for cover price, why not? Now I remember at one point this book was really hot. It's kind of cooled down a little bit, so right now it's going between $10 and $15. So definitely still happy to get it for $3. So that was it at that place. Now to show you guys this awesome haul of books right here. Right here, all these books right here. Now, these books right here, there's two bookstores that basically they're called Friends of the Library. That's what they're called. And people donate stuff to them and they resell the books and they have comics. So there's two locations. Uh, the main location that I go to all the time that has way more comics and usually get them all the time. That one's a little further out, but the one that's closer to me, that one, they get comics, but they don't get them that often, and their selection ain't as big as the other place. But it just so happens I'm on their email list, so every time they get some more comics, they will email us, whoever's on the email list, and it just so happened they emailed me one afternoon, and I wasn't able to go there that afternoon, so the very next day, as soon as I finished a couple of rides for work, I was like, let me go over there and see what they got. So I go over there. Not only that, the email said the books were $1 each, which usually that's the price. Every now and then they'll do like a 25-cent sale to just get rid of a whole bunch of stuff that they did sell. So I just so happened to say, well, I'm gonna go up there by go see what's up there for $1. And it just so happens that I picked out this bunch of books, and really it was more books that I wanted, but I was thinking $1 each, so I was trying to, budget, you know what I'm saying? So, but it just so happened, and also my daughter got a book of a little journal thing for $1.50. So I was getting my daughter's little journal, plus I was getting all this stack of books. So I was thinking in my head a certain amount of money. But it just so happens that when I got to the register, the guy was like, yeah, he counted the books and he was like, okay. And then he got on the calculator and said, I think he said 34, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I forgot how many. I think it was 33. I think it's 33 books, comics, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I just remember he said 33. He said 30 something times 25 cents. And I'm looking at him like, okay. So I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking in my head like, really? 25 cents? Okay. That's not what it said in the email, but I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just like, maybe the email was wrong and it was supposed to be 25 cents, but he added it up. Then he added my daughter's book, and and with tax, it came up to $7.69, you guys. So I'm very happy to say that I can't believe I got all these books for $7.69 with my daughter's book. So let me show you what I got, you guys. And you know me, I'm a perfectionist. So I would say this. Almost every book in here is near mint 9.8 candidates. Almost all of them. It's I think 2 that's not. So I'll tell you which ones those are. But I have to say, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, man. I was like, man, if I would have known that he was gonna charge me 25 cents each, I would have went back and I would have made my stack bigger because I had books that I actually didn't get that I wanted. So we're first gonna start off with Vengeance of Moon Knight number 3. Now this Vengeance of Moon Knight run right here had some awesome covers, and not only that, the print run on this was low. So I can tell you right now, almost every issue of this run right here, I forgot what volume it is. It might be volume 5 or 6. I just don't remember. But I just remember most of the covers were like this particular art style. So I remember the Vengeance of Moon Knight of this run right here. And I have to tell you, this run right here, mostly every book in that run goes for some good money. Because of the fact that the print run was so low and the covers are just great. Look at that cover. I mean, it's spectacular, you guys. I'm loving that with Bushmaster right there. What? I'm loving that. So I'm trying to remember who did this cover. I don't even know who the person's name is, but just look at that face. Look at that face. Oh my God. So yeah, definitely. This book right now in a near mint copy is about $10 to $15 book. So happy to get it for a quarter, you guys. So very happy about that. Then this book right here is just a book that I don't have. I don't know anything about it, but it's an issue number one and it's a Mike Millard book. So it's Super Crooks issue number one. As far as I know, this book doesn't really go for a lot, but it's just an issue number one, and you know how I am. I'm gonna get whatever book I can find that's the number one that I don't have. I'm gonna get it, especially if it's a recent independent or a recent book I've never heard of, because of the fact you just never know what's gonna be optioned for a movie, TV show, whatever, because they're just optioning things left and right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm picking up every number one I can see that I can find, especially for this price, 25 cents. Why not? You know. So don't know nothing about Super Crooks, but at least I got issue number one. All right. Then Venom Space Knight number one. Now this is just a regular cover. I didn't I never had this issue number one. I didn't pick it up when it came out. Now this issue doesn't really go for much, but just to have it, issue number one, just to have it, I didn't mind. And it's Venom, so why not? All right. Now this is the one book that does have issues. It does have spine ticks. But I know this is a hard to find book. It's a second print variant. So it's Deadpool Suicide Kings number one. And it has, for the rest of the run of this, I think it's 4 issues or 5. But I know every issue of the second print variant is a continuation. It all connects. So as you can see, that doesn't make sense, DEA, but it makes sense when you connect it with the rest of the second prints variants. So, yeah, I think it's supposed to say Deadpool Suicide Kings, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, this is the second print variants are just hard to find. And this one right here actually goes for some good money. So, regardless of the spine ticks, I was just like, I'm going to get it anyway. And I'm happy I got it. You see the spine tick right there? See that one right there, you guys? I know y'all see those. See that? It breaks color, so yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that. But see those down there at the bottom too? Yeah, spine ticks. But like I said, I was just like, I know it's a hard to find second print variant, so why not? And for a quarter, definitely. I mean, even for $1, I thought it was gonna be $1, so I was still willing to pay that price. All right, then I got Rocket Raccoon and Groot number one. Never had this issue number one, and I love Rocket and I love Groot. I will say this: the Infinity Endgame, Avengers Endgame, really made me like Rocket even more. Like I really love his character. Man, I loved him in Avengers Endgame. And I can't wait to see his arc continue in the next Guardians of the Galaxy. I know they was talking about his arc is supposed to end in the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so I can't wait to see that because Rocket has really grown on me, and I definitely now I want his first appearance again because I used to have that Incredible Hulk one with his first appearance, and the other what was the other one? It's a magazine or something that has his first appearance. Now that one I never had. But I definitely had that Incredible Hulk with him on the front cover, first appearance. I had that. Wish I still had it, but I'm going to definitely be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to be hunting for that now because I want it again. Because I really like Rocket a lot now. I'm really digging his character. All right, then I never had this, and this is the second printing too. It's slot number one. I don't know what it's about, but I do like this cover. I will say that. And I looked it up, and this book actually does go for some money. It's a $20 book. So definitely happy to get it for a quarter. And this one is 9.8 materials, so I'm happy about that. Then this one right here is another book that I don't know nothing about, but it's an image book, and it's a number one. So got it because it's I want the number one. So it's called We Stand on Guard. Number one. I don't even know if this is a variant or the regular cover. But happy to have it. All right. Then I got Batman and the Signal, issue number one. This is the Metals tie-in. Oh no, from the Pages of Metal. That's what it said. And I know this is supposed to be the first appearance of uh, what's his name? Duke Thomas. Is that his name? That's supposed to be the Signal. His first appearance as the Signal in this issue. So definitely, you know, a little minor key. So happy to get it. Don't have it, so happy to just have it in my collection. All right, now this is a book that I definitely was happy to find there because I don't have this book at all, and I finally got it. And for a quarter, oh man, I'm happy. But I wish I would have got it on Free Comic Book Day when it came out, but I missed out. So it's Infinity, Free Comic Book Day, first appearance of Corvus Blade, if I remember correctly. Glade, whatever his name is, from the Black Order. So this book does go for some money, so definitely happy to get it. 9.8 material. Candidates. Alright. Now this book right here, I just got it because I'm loving this cover. Now, I do need to read it, but this cover, I don't even know who did this cover, but I'm loving it. So, it's a What If Infinity Guardians of the Galaxy, #1. I am digging this cover with Rocket. And look at Thanos' face, like, you know, he that doesn't mean nothing to him, you know what I'm saying? But Rocket looks intense. Like I said, Rocket is just growing on me so much, so I'm loving this cover. I love it so much that they had 2 copies, so I grabbed both of them. I am loving this. Loving it, loving it, loving it, okay? Alright, so the next book that I got is basically a late, you know, well, a late Bronze Age, or you could say early Copper. I would say early Copper. Like, yeah. So it's the Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man Annual #1. Now I only got it because it is an older issue, and it's 9.8 candidate material, so I had to get it. You know, I never leave Bronze or early Copper. I'm not gonna leave it there for that, especially looking like the way it looks. So definitely had to get it. No first appearances in this that I know of, but had to get it. Now this book is just falling on my lap. It seemed like everywhere I go, I'm just finding this. So I'm happy. I'm like, I'm gonna keep grabbing it, and I'm gonna keep talking about this Young Blood #3. First appearance of Supreme. And I actually was wrong in my last video that I showed when I had picked this book up. I had said that this book had just sold on eBay. A CGC 9.8 had sold for over $120. I was actually wrong. Nope. It did sell for 120, over 120. It sold for $152.50. That's how much it sold for. So I'm sorry for I actually lowballed it, you know what I'm saying? Because really it went for more. And like I said, when I saw that, I couldn't believe it, that this book went for that much money. So a CGC 9.8 of this book, First Appearance of Supreme, went for $152.50, which is still mind-boggling to me. I don't know. I mean, I just never knew. Like, it's mind-blowing to me. Like, who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep picking this book up. Yeah. Oh man. And like I said, man, if they do something with it, man, if it's going for that right now, then I can just imagine what it's gonna go for after. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. All right, and then this is another Image book that I don't know nothing about, but it's a #1 issue, so I got it. It's called Scales and Scoundrels #1. Just another one, just to pick it up. Now this one right here, I'm happy to get because I missed out on this when it first came out, and I've been looking for this book. Finally got one, so it's The Astonishing Ant-Man #6. Now this is the first time Cassie Lang, I forgot who she becomes. I forgot the name that she takes on. But yeah, she powers and all that good stuff. So it's a key book, definitely. So happy to get it. Then I got Sam Wilson, Captain America #1. just because it's issue number 1. I do have his first time he became Captain America. I do have that issue. I have multiple copies of that issue, to be honest. Alright, now this is one that I didn't have and I had to pick it up because I saw it. I was like, I know this is an important issue. So it's Sam Wilson, Captain America, issue number 5. Now this is when, got the guy's name, but he becomes the new Falcon. So that's him on the cover as the new Falcon. I forgot who his name is. I'm terrible with names sometimes, so please forgive me, you guys. And then of course, I was happy they had this. This is actually a $6. It came out, when it came out, it had a $5.99 sticker price, and it has an awesome Alex Ross cover. Oh my God, this Alex Ross cover is awesome. So it's Captain America number 7. Real thick book, by the way, you guys. See how thick it is? 9.8 candidate, Alex Ross goodness right there. This is actually the issue where, if I remember correctly, Steve Rogers is old and he winds up becoming young again. So, yeah, this is the issue where he becomes young again. Alright, so definitely, I got it because it's just an awesome. I don't have it, and the Alex Ross cover is just awesome. And hopefully one day I can get Alex Ross to sign it, so it just looks great. Alright, then this is just a variant that caught my eye. So I looked it up to just see how much it was going for. This is actually a $15 book. So I was like, for $15 for $1, but it wound up being a quarter. But anyways, I got it anyway. So it's Action Comics featuring Superman, issue number 45. And it's Monsters of the Month variant cover. So, feeling it. So, you know, I'm not going to leave it there for $1 and for a quarter. I definitely wouldn't leave it there. So, very happy about that. Now, I got this Image comic. Now, this book I got because I'm just loving this cover. Now, this cover was done by Dale Cohen. And I think he did the inside art too, if I remember correctly. So it's Darkness issue number 6. And I'm just loving this Dale Cohen cover. Now, as soon as I saw this one right here, there was a Darkness right behind it. And this is actually issue number 9. But I noticed one thing about it. Now, if you look on this one right here, you'll say direct edition. You see it says direct edition right there where the barcode is at? It's right there. You see it? Direct edition. See? Alright. Now this one, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, it doesn't have that. So this is actually a newsstand. And what makes it even more crazier that it's a newsstand, it came out in, let me show you the year it came out. This actually came out in 2004. Man, so this is like a real late Image newsstand. So yeah, Darkness number 9, newsstand. It doesn't say direct on it. So, man, and you know how I say about Image newsstands, man. Image newsstands are hard to find because the print runs aren't even that high. I can't imagine what the print run is on this one. So for it to be a newsstand, I'm a happy camper. I gotta say, I'm a happy camper with this one. Oh, and I wanted to, oh yeah, one more thing about this one right here. Don't these monsters just, I mean, that face right there, for some reason when I saw this, I was like, this face right here, just the design, reminds me of another character that Dale Cohen has also made for Image Comics. That he personally made for Image Comics, and that's Pitt. Look at that face. Don't that look a little bit like Pitt, you guys? I mean, look at it. So, it reminds me of Pitt. As soon as I saw the cover, I was like, that looks like Pitt. So, yeah. So, Dale Cohen, you need to switch it up because you start making things look alike. You know what I'm saying? So, that looks too much like Pitt. Alright, so next issue I got is another book that I keep falling into, and every time I see it, I'm going to keep getting it because I just love this character's first appearance. So it's Stormwatch #3, first appearance of Backlash. I've talked enough about Backlash, so I'm not gonna talk about him again. I just go get his issue #1, okay, you guys, and read it. Alright, then I'm happy to find this. This is a book that actually goes between 15 and 20 bucks. It's basically a reintroduction of a Golden Age character. So it's Airboy #1 from Eclipse Comics. So I'm happy to get that. So that's just basically the modern age. Well, I wouldn't even say this is a modern. This is when did this come out? I'm trying to remember. I think this is Copper Age. Came out in the Copper Age, I think. Hold on, let me see. Ah, I forgot. Let me see. And this book is thin, you guys. Like, it only has a couple of pages. Like, it's not even. Let me see how many pages this thing had. 12, 13, 14, 15. It was only 15 pages in the whole book. Alright, this came out in 1986. So, yeah, it's early Copper. Yep, early Copper Age. Now, this one is one of the other ones. This is the second book that I was talking about that had some issues. This one does have some ticks. So it has a couple of spine ticks. Now, I will say the good thing about it is that 2 of the spine ticks actually don't break color. So that's a good thing. But one of them does break color. I know y'all probably can see those spine ticks, right? Can you see them? But yeah, so I'm still happy to get it. I mean, why not? Okay, now this book right here, this book right here caught my attention, and I was just like, man, this is a great cover. I'm surprised I never seen this. And then when I saw who did the cover, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So this is We Are Robin, issue #6, and it's a Bermejo cover. And I think he did the inside art too. And I like it. I'm digging it, man. I'm just like, man, that's different. I really like it. So I'm like, man. So then I started seeing the rest of that of We Are Robin, the run of it. And all the covers were done, basically all the covers were done by him. And like I said, I was digging the covers. I was like, oh man, these covers are great. But the only problem was the rest of them had mad spine ticks. I was like, ah. Now this one, in fact, there was 3 copies of this one, but the other 2 had spine ticks. This is the only one that doesn't have spine ticks, so I was lucky to at least get one that doesn't have spine ticks. And then this is the only other one that didn't have spine ticks too, and I'm kind of glad because I like this cover. So it's We Are Robin #8 with all these jokers on the front. And like I said, Bermejo did all the covers to them. So very happy about that. I actually am digging this cover because the group right there look like eyes, and then their eyes, and then that's supposed to be the nose of them standing right there with the mouth right there, right, you guys? So kind of digging that. I'm digging this cover. I'm really liking it. And last but not least, you guys, I got another book from Image Comics that I don't know nothing about. It's an issue #1, and that's all I cared about. It's called Ringside #1. So I don't know nothing about this book, but like I said, all these books plus my daughter's book for $7.69 is spectacular. So yeah, very happy about that. I'm surprised I even found these books because, like I said, I went the next day, and to go the next day after everyone done picked over them, because let me tell you, when they get the emails, people come. So I was very surprised to even find these. I like it, but like my man Octavia say that be in my comment section all the time, and one of my viewers, which I appreciate all the time, like he says and I say, while they're sleeping, I'ma be reaping. So that's what's going on. I'm reaping the benefits of them sleeping on these books. So very happy about that. So that's it, you guys. Thank you for looking at this video. I'm trying to cut down on the time, so I'm not going to talk too much. Just thank you, everyone, for subscribing. Hit the Galactus head right here. No, right here to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you get notified. hit these 2 old videos for some goodness. Go check out my old videos. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised what you see. And until next time, everyone, happy comic book hunting. And if you're having a bad day, go read your comic and you'll have a good day. Until later, peace.